Okay, so this is the second in the series of the Constant Contact webinars. In this webinar, we're going to be taking you through the list portion of the account and then showing you how to send out your completed email. So at this point, you should have already updated your email with all of your custom information, updated your social media network links, and also sent yourself a preview just to proofread and double check anything that you may have changed from the template. Okay, so we're going to click on Contacts. And it's going to take you to where all of your lists are housed as well as your contacts. So you can see in this view, it lists everyone by name and email, company name. We're going to click on Email Lists. What that's going to do is going to take you to a screen which shows you the actual email lists and their names. So at the very least, you will have an email list with your territory name and the community contacts, and then an email list with your lead source contacts. So these contacts are downloaded from Oasis IQ on a monthly basis. Generally happens the first week of the month. Those lists are downloaded by the marketing department. Then we clean them up, remove any duplicates, and save them in a format where we can then upload them into the individual franchisee accounts. And that generally happens, again, at the end of the first week, beginning of the second week of the month. So when you're sending out your emails, you're always working on at least that month's inclusion of new contacts. We also see here that the Columbia franchise has additional email lists that have been created. So there was an event that they had in 2015, and again, those contacts were added into here. You might have, maybe it's a CEU event, and you want to keep those contacts separate. So what you can do is you can add in contacts one at a time. You can upload them from a file. You can also create new lists. So in creating a new list, what you'd like to do is just click on that link, create a new list, and maybe we just name it CEU Event Contacts. This might also be social worker contacts. Maybe you have a segmented referral list that you'd like to keep separate. We're going to add that list. And as you can see here, it shows up here in your list of your culmination of lists. And then you can add contacts, you can rename them, you can rename the list, you can delete it if you like, and you can add separate contacts to those individual lists. In keeping your lists separate, it's good for future uses, right? So as we grow and as we're developing additional templates, we're going to be creating templates for specific referral source groups. We're going to be creating templates that are specific to the family, that type of thing. So in keeping the list separated, you're able then to send emails out to these individual groups. Okay, so we're going to go back and find our campaign that we'd like to send. And here it is right here. One other thing that I would like to note is this Dear Contact First Name. Please do not enter any copy. Please don't change any of this, because this is set up so that when you send your email, it will actually say Dear, and it will pull the first name of that contact. So let's say my name is in as a contact, Lauren Lauder, with my email address. When this email is sent to me, it will say Dear Lauren, comma. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to click Continue. And this takes us to the Send screen. All right, so we're going to click the plus sign here because we want to add the email lists to send. We're going to send this to all of our email lists. And we're going to click Save. So once you click Save, you can see up here in this field the email lists that we're sending to are populated here. Okay, when to send. There are several different options here. Constant Contact comes up with their identified best time to send. Typically, Oasis Corporate has been sending out the emails on the third Thursday of the month at 2 p.m. Or we can send now, okay? But what we're going to do is we're going to schedule for later, because you'll be getting to that point where you're going to be customizing your emails and then scheduling them ahead of time, just so you don't have to think about it and you can spend that time like on a Sunday or at night or when you're following up on your admin or your social media. You can do this then. So we're going to say we're going to send it on the 30th at 2 p.m. I'm just going to check everything else. The from email address should have your email address in there. Okay, subject. Just double check everything. Okay, we're going to click schedule. Okay, so if for some reason you need to unschedule it, you can click back in and unschedule your email. Okay, you can click I'm done from here, or you can schedule social media posts right from here. Okay, there's a great little social share, take a tour, and I'm just going to show you the basics. Please go through the tour. It's got a lot of great information in it. Okay, so in your account, this should already be linked to your Facebook account. Okay, if it is not, what you do is you go through and you click Options, Social Accounts, Facebook, and this is being a little slow today. Okay, there it goes. All right, this is my view, so it shows all of the accounts, but only yours will show up in your account. So you'll just click your specific Facebook account and click Save. Okay, so Constant Contact will automatically pick the day that your email is being distributed as the day when this information is posted to your Facebook account, which is great. You can add additional days just by clicking the plus signs here so that it will post on these additional days. And you can update this content here. Staying sharp this week is the subject line in our email. So we can keep that the same in your Facebook account, but maybe add a little check out the Oasis Senior Advisors Columbia newsletter on brain awareness. Okay, and then we're just going to click schedule. And then you're all set. So your email's scheduled to go out, your lists are all updated, and you've scheduled it to your Facebook. I hope you found this helpful. Please contact me if you have any additional questions, or use also, Facebook has a great help center and resource center that has tons of information and ways to get information and questions. They have tools on growing your list. They have libraries of images and reporting features. Thank you.